The Smithsonian's many museums are a treasure house for curious young minds. From 6 months through kindergarten, the students at the Smithsonian Early Enrichment Center go to school in the museums themselves. To guide their experiences, Director Sharon Schaefer has pioneered a curriculum that takes advantage of all that the museums have to offer.
Object-based learning is an incredibly powerful tool. It's powerful in the museums and it's equally powerful in the classroom. Teachers need to be empowered that they have the skill to use museums effectively. And they need to look at it as another environment in which they can create learning experiences.
The preparation for this lesson about invention begins in the classroom, where students are introduced to new ideas firsthand by comparing and contrasting new objects.
You know that this is called a clothespin. Do you think that would work for clipping something on the line?
You're creating a link between the child and what they're seeing, and maybe going a step further than they would on their own. I could take out an object and show it to children and ask all sorts of questions. Ask them to look at it, describe it, try to predict how we might use it, what it was made of. And that would be okay as a starting point as long as we then started to link it to something that they knew. You make it more tangible and more meaningful by having the object there as a focus.
After introducing the students to how wooden clothespins were used in the past to dry laundry, they can see how they changed over time. Now they are prepared to visit the museum to learn more.
Who can raise their hand and tell me something about how you do laundry? What are the steps? What are the things you need to do in order to do laundry?
You take the bin and put it into the washing machine. Then you take it out and put it in the dryer.
How long does it take to
Instructor Ann Kaspari brings objects into the exhibit to give the students first-hand experience that ties into the exhibit.
And now let's pretend that we're doing laundry long, long ago.
By experiencing for themselves how difficult washing laundry was in the past, they can better understand why people invented new machines and tools to make the job easier.
Think about what you know about how young children learn and bring those ideas into the museum with you. When you watch children in an exhibit, they aren't sitting there passively taking it in. They're exploring it and they're learning through their senses.
You want to try washing with the clothes?
They need to be actively engaged. They need to be participating in a way that's very respectful of the museum environment. When you go back to the classroom, you have to build on that experience and take it a step further. It needs to be a part of a larger context.
But you can tell that the water, feel it. I'm going to let each of you feel it. Now, yesterday we looked at
Clothespin.
Did all the clothespins look like this?
I remember the one with that clips on the clothesline.
Clips. Close your eyes because you're not going to believe this. Okay, when I count to 3, you can open them. 1, 2, 3. Open and look. Does that look like one of yesterday's clothespins a little bit? But it's, how's it different?
It's big. It's so long. But it is a clothespin. It's yellow and big.
Somebody invented this to use as chopsticks. So another inventor did something. Have you ever tried to eat with chopsticks? It's still harder than a spoon, but this would be much easier than the other kind.
It's an opportunity to start with an object and use that to really create a dialogue with children and open up their minds to many other ideas. It could be in the present, it could be in the past. It's just simply a link between one idea and another. That's what learning is all about, linking ideas and creating meaning with children.